Well, as I was saying, we are guaranteed new names on the mixed doubles trophy tomorrow, because they're the big surprise. The defending champions and two-time winners, Jiang Nan and Zhao Yunlei, beaten by a superb Indonesian pair today. And of course, the Danes breaking the English hearts on our first match this afternoon. Chris and Gabby Adcock going down to Fischer-Nielsen and Pedersen. So our next match is women's singles, and we've got Nozomi Okuhara of Japan. Well, as far as the women's singles represented at semi-final stage, lead to go was Sungji Hyung, beaten by Tai Su Ying, who, as you can see, has lost in the semi-final to the two-time former champion Wang Shixian. So here, Carolina Marin won the title last year, her first ever Super Series title. She won the World Championships before she won a Super Series title. That's extraordinary, isn't it? And prior to last year at the All England, hadn't won a match in her 3 previous appearances. Lost in the first round all 3 times. That emphasises the point that Steen and I were making just a moment. And to really improve, take a step back, perhaps to take 2 or 3 forward. So Carolina Marin, 22 years of age, from Huelva in Spain, lives now in Madrid, enjoying her 31st week as the world #1. 2-time world champion, first of all in Copenhagen in 2014 and last year in Jakarta. Won the All England title last year, beating Sina in the final. Well, she had in the very first round against the left-hander Bae Young-ju of Korea, and saved 2 game points in the first game, and then had 2 match points in the second game, but didn't convert, but came through in the decider. Yesterday's quarter-final was against the number 6 seed Ratchanok Intanon, the former world champion and former All England finalist, and left-hander Bae Young-ju of Korea, and saved 2 game points in the first game, and then had 2 match points in the second game, but didn't convert, but fortunately for her came through in the decider. Yesterday's quarter-final was against the number 6 seed Ratchanok Intanon, the former world champion. Marin just seemed to have the edge over. Turn 21 tomorrow. My goodness, wouldn't that be wonderful to be contesting the All England final from Nagano in Japan, which of course was host to the 1998 Winter Olympic Games. Has been 1 place higher in the world ranking at number 7, but currently number 8, and she's a former world junior champion. Won the Super Series finals at the end of the year, and look how impressive that line of results is. Second round against the World Championship bronze medalist Linda Wenning-Fanatry, and yesterday in the quarter-final against number 4 seed and 2009 winner Wang Yihan. 21-9, yes, that really is 21-9 and 21-13. She was absolutely... So this will be the 6th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 5, Nozomi Okuhara has won 3 of them, including 2 wins at the Destination Dubai World Super Series finals last December. For the last time they were in the group, and then they had to play each other in the semi-final as well. And of course, as I was saying, no Super Series finals. So the umpire for this, Jim Gold from Scotland, Hao Long Hu from China is the service judge. Well, if previous form in the tournament is anything to go by for this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nozomi
Okuhara, Japan. Team to serve, Laval, play.
So, Nozomi Okuhara, the traditional little bow to all the court officials. No, Bit of housekeeping too. Doing the same. Psychological games have already begun.
Service over.
The way she played those Super Series finals, the way she's played earlier in the tournament, but Carolina Marin is a great match player. And furthermore, Carolina Marin's coach, Fernando Rivas, is a master tactician, and he will have been studying the videos from Dubai.
Yeah, there's no doubt that this is in many ways the moment of truth for Carolina Marin. It was definitely not. Here we have Fernando Rivas and Danish assistant coach Anders Thomsen. Happy about that, and Danish assistant coach Anders Thomsen. So a good chance for her here. I think both players actually have played well in the previous matches in this tournament. Maybe Marin struggled a little bit more than expected against Yoo Jun Bae in the first round, but the first round is always difficult if you play good opposition, as I rate the Korean to be. But Okuhara has been just excellent.
Service over. 1-3.
And the question in my mind is really, is the shot quality of Marin, has that become better since the Super Series? Can she make the correct shots with the correct pressure long enough time to sort of outmaneuver Okuhara, or will it go like this, where they're a little bit unsharp and she will get punished right away, Japanese player?
Yes, and that's a good point, because I made the dreadful mistake when I first commentated on her being so bamboozled and so blinkered and so in awe of her movement around the court and her speed of movement. I didn't really notice the racket skills, but she's got wonderful well.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that, Joe. And that means that she can not only retrieve the opponent's shots, she can also get them back with interest.
Yeah.
Very, very unpredictable player.
Yes, and I wonder if that is perhaps a good tactic, the jamming and smash.
Yeah. And Marin also needs to protect herself from being counter-attacked. If, in fact, this happens that we've been talking about, that Okuhara is retrieving the shots, it should be in a way that she doesn't have too many opportunities herself to counter-attack Marin. So it's a tough tactical task, but also technical and physical, because you have to be able to do the correct things. These clears here, they're so good that she can't do a lot about it, Okuhara. But I mean, she's still very much in the rally.
Oh goodness me. Oh, she created her own luck there. Carolina Marin. Big swing at the pill, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's tough to need to play that many really, really good shots to win a rally. But that's how it is on the top of world badminton.
That's a lovely drop. Oh, look at that clear. Yeah.
4-5. Nozomi shuttle.
Attacking punch clear. Flatter trajectory in the high clear. Played with disguise and deception.
Yeah.
Puts your opponent under pressure.
Takes away time.
4-5.
Well played.
That's fabulous.
5-all.
She was beaten last week, Okuhara, by Vishu.
3 games.
Seen that match. I had a chance to analyze it. Because that's also
6.
one of the players that I would expect would have the weapons to be able to beat Okuhara, which has been the informed player since beginning of December last year. And just missed it.
Service over. Nozomi shuttle. Seven, 6.
And already now it's a bit closer than we saw at the Super Series final, where Okuhara ran away from the beginning of the match.
Yeah, and Carolina Marin, 6 of the last 7 points. But she's missed that one.
Service over. 7-11. Correction, 7-all. It's okay, 7-all.
Yeah, that's just missed as well.
Service over.
Both players absolutely going for that, but
8-7.
haven't quite got their range yet.
Both probably got a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah.
Okuhara, no.
Oh, that was going out, surely.
I thought so too.
Oh, brilliant. Great follow-up from Carolina Marin.
9-7.
Yeah, having played this cross-court, look how quickly Carolina Marin moves forward for the reply. Now, you were talking earlier in the week about follow-up shots. That's absolutely vital in singles. It has to be a straight block, and therefore if you can...
You got to make the most of the small opportunities.
The shuttle is called in.
Well, there's a challenge here. Yeah, it's clearly in my opinion. Could be anything that was that close. Well, there we go. Got 2 challenges per game. Yep.
Challenge successful. Unsuccessful. 10-7.
that's a good follow-up as well.
Service over. 8-10.
We've talked about follow-up in singles for many years with the men's singles players, but we're talking about it more and more in women's singles now.
Yeah.
And this is just how the game has developed.
It's become a more attacking game.
Yeah.
And when you're attacking, you can no longer. The defense have improved a lot in the women's singles, so it's tough to make outright winners from the backcourt. You have to use the backcourt attack to set up the winners from the front
Service
court.
over. 11-8. Interval.
So Carolina Marin to the mid-game interval with a 3-point advantage.
No le den los volantes a ti mismo y que tú vas a atacarte. Sabes que tus golpeos son cruzados, para que ella no pueda atacarte es la calidad de tu golpeo. Están siendo buenos, mantén la altura, mantén la profundidad, ¿vale? Me falta solo una cosa, lo que tú sabes, el cruzadito en red. De vez en cuando, para que ella, cuando tú estás haciéndolo, ella ya se está esperando atrás. Tráetela de vez en cuando, aunque sea paralelo y te vaya a golpear, no pasa nada, pero por lo menos para que lo otro te sirva, ¿vale?
Book
Venga,
1,
con fuerza,
20
Caro.
seconds.
Va.
Book 1, 20 seconds. Carolina. The tail in the box. In the box. Nozomi. You put tail in the box.
Housekeeping rules.
An important start to the game for Carolina Marin, coming off a double loss in Dubai, so she needs to believe that they've found the right recipe, but it's also important to how will she start this second half of the first game here. Will Okuhara get back?
Oh, that is tremendous follow-up.
12-8.
Making the initiative and dictating.
And look at that defensive shot from Marin. It goes to the
9,
middle of the court,
12.
not to the side, taking away the angles from the eventual follow-up from Okuhara. Still a Japanese point this time. Okuhara, what are we going to do about this?
The coach there normally concentrates on the doubles players.
14-9.
Limits the shot possibilities. That was what Carolina was intent to give Okuhara. Had to ask the umpire to be allowed to hit a few shots.
Well, what a contrast. Since then, Carolina Marin has been in control. Missed it. What should
17-9.
Okuhara be doing? Because it's almost as if she's just lost her way. She doesn't know what to try and do.
Yeah, she's playing like this shot here. It's like she's playing herself. Like she's so afraid of Carolina Marin, so she overplays the shots. There's another one. So, I mean,
18-9.
control and prevent Carolina from attacking and putting pace into the shots.
Just long.
And there's so many mistakes when she's put under pressure. So I think we must give a lot of credit to the girl in yellow here, because she's improved her shot making a lot since the Super Series finals, and probably also her movement.
Service over.
Luck of the net called for Okuhara.
10-19.
And then again, Okuhara's playing with the drift. She can't really punch her clears. That's another. That's pulled in.
Yeah, I thought it was in.
11-19.
Yep, definitely in.
Service over.
Yeah, before the line judges made it. The umpire perhaps needs to just keep an eye on that. No question it was long. Game point opportunities for the defending champion. Yep. And a brisk walk off court from Carolina Marin, very businesslike. She'll be absolutely delighted with that. 21-11.
First game won by Carolina Marin, 21-11.
21-11 in just under 20 minutes of play. Yeah, impressive play from Matt.
En los últimos puntos intenta meterle más tenso, mata al volante, que el volante caiga, o pásalo por aquí. Pero lejos de red, no juega en red, al final cuando ya te saca corto, si ya te saca corto, o sea, jugamos. A veces sí, siempre con el ratio. Sí, no hay problema, incluso alto, ¿vale? Si el problema es, si empezamos a jugar más rápido, ya te empieza a llevar a un sitio alto. No, tú tranquila, métele velocidad al volante, excepto desde arriba, velocidad, desde media distancia.
こっちが待ってる状態にしとかないと逆に待たれてるから全部プレーがだからそこだけちょっと気をつけてね大丈夫よ自信持ってね
早い展開気をつけて
Giving herself a right talking to before her little bow. So Carolina Marin will be very satisfied with that opening game, but she won't be satisfied yet until she's actually won this match. As far as Okuhara is concerned, it was 5 years ago that Japan last had a women's singles with Yuriko Hiroshi in 2011. Last Japanese women's singles winner, Steve? Women's singles.
Saori Kondo.
No.
Hiroyuki.
That's it. 39 years ago. Beat a certain Lena Kopen in the final.
Yeah.
One of our compatriots.
Service over. 1-love.
Very important start to this second game here. Can Okuhara come back? Put pressure on Marin. Now she can push her shots to the backcourt, whereas Marin has to be a little bit more careful. Probably a bit more attacking shots from Marin.
It's long.
2-love.
She's been using as her sort of basic medicine in the first pressure on. That's not so easy from this rear side of the court. No, far side of the court, sorry.
Yeah, that's nice.
Service over.
Well, she did have a magnificent year last year, did Carolina Marin. 8 finals, winning 6 of them. Only the 4th player in history to win 5 women's singles Super Series titles in a calendar year, and the first non-Chinese player to do so. Mind you, Nozomi Okuhara, 6 finals for her, winning 5 of them. So really, I suppose, Steen, these the 2 most outstanding players to a certain extent last year.
Yeah, definitely. close, followed up by, in my opinion, Lee Shurui after May. She's, I think, second on the race to Rio. I would have expected her to go through here. It was very puzzled that she lost to Wang Xishan yesterday. I thought we were in for some really mouth-watering matches. We still are, but a surprise that the Olympic champion is out of the Olympic. And Okuhara to the start of the second game that she wanted.
Oh, that is absolutely delightful. Slice drop shot, down to perfection. Yeah, just watch how she gives the shuttle a glock. Wonderful. Oh, she was 5-1 up. Oh. She's progressed the score along.
6-1.
You can see how much more difficult it is for Marin to execute her game plan from this side of the court. Ends up giving too much time away to Okuhara.
Why? Because she's got to hit the clears a little higher?
Yes, most people think they do. If they hit it higher, they won't go out. But then you just pass the initiative over to your opponent. So you simply got to hit it even flatter and a little bit shorter.
Okay, well, that was so flat, I didn't know whether it was a smash or a punch clear.
Yeah, that was from Okuhara.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't describe that as extraordinary shot.
For her height, you might still count it as a
Very good point. She's only 1 meter 55 centimeters. That's 5'1". The net posts are only 5'1". Oh, great defense. Yeah, let's go long.
Over. 8-2.
Yeah, let's go long.
Over. 9-2.
Look at this, the psychological games. Carolina Marin hits the shuttle into the net, walks away. Okuhara doesn't want to go and collect the shuttle either.
uncertain of what to do here, but then suddenly realized, oh, I've got to deliver the shuttle to my opponent so we can get on with the game.
Took her eye off the shuttle and watched her opponent there, Carolina Marin, and that's why she made the error.
Yeah. But the game she's playing right now is not the correct game, playing with the drift. I don't think she can win this game and doubt the match even so in the third half a game on that court side. But point of view, and immediately it provoked an error from Okuhara.
Deserved. The high clear from Carolina Marin. I don't think it was even going to...
Whether it hits the baseline, exactly hits the baseline, it doesn't make any difference because the disguises from Okuhara will then kick into play, and Marin will still be late on the next one.
Okuhara.
バンって一回流してもいいし、そこしないで。あ、もう一回来てくれるんだったらもう一回しないで。
Court wide 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Coaches. Coach, please.
Mete el volante solo, Carlos. No juegues nada rápido.
Well, you said, Steen, that her game plan wasn't working from that.
First of all, she could try to hit the clear more flat and short, because that will sort of tell what kind of possibilities Okuhara will have to play a downward shot. The one I prefer is to hit it downwards from the beginning, then she's doing a good job, Okuhara.
Yeah.
12-3.
Yeah, look at this movement.
And the thing is that so pretty soon she has to take it this. I probably would like to try to play a few rallies and see if I could get my game going. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Hit it downwards, come to the front court with possibilities, and make deceptive shots. Most of them to the front court, but also some to the back court. She just has to be a little bit careful, but putting a deception on helps you. Deception takes away a little bit of the power because you can't hit with the whole arm. Getting a bit of her own medicine there. That one just hitting it high up into the air, and that's of course nice to be able to return that, but the next one is probably a winner from Okuhara.
Do you remember who chose ends?
I didn't.
No.
Didn't pay enough attention to that.
Oh, that's good play. Carolina Marin.
5.
Cross court slice drop from Okuhara.
Service over.
That shows exactly what you mentioned, your player here.
Oh, yes. There you go,
Service
Steve.
over.
There's your deception from the front of the
14.
court again. Better end.
Service
Yeah,
over.
but I can understand her because she lost the last 2 matches, so she needed to come out at her best.
Yeah. And
Also in the third game, she would hope to come out and sort of be able to side.
Service over.
And we've often seen Chinese players at first and not really giving a good effort. And very interesting tactics, in my opinion, that could work, but it requires you to.
Yeah.
One of the masters of that was Chen Jin, in my opinion, the women's singles coach.
Yes, 2008.
16-7.
I have to say I have Okuhara as the favorite to win this match now, because I think Marin has to change her playing style, and I'm not sure whether she's had time enough to practice that.
Oh, it's called Okuhara.
16.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why it was fine.
And this is what would have been important, to be able to find the baseline with quality shots from the beginning of the second game. Could have turned the events around.
Carolina play.
Jim Gould of Scotland, the umpire. A little bit irritated that Carolina Marin taking too long in between rallies.
Challenge, that's a challenge, but now it's too late.
Service over.
Something now in the clearing game. He's using less.
For an outright winner.
The clearing game. He's using less arm power, and that could be really, really crucial in the third game. Finishing on that side. Good shot.
Oh, that is just heavenly. My goodness me, to play around the head shot like that for an outright winner. Such a delight to watch, isn't it? Look at that. Just brushing across the float of the shuttle. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wonder if that's... It'll be interesting to see the front court winners as well.
8.
I have a feeling, certainly in the opening game, that Marin would have had the advantage there.
It's over. 9-19.
All good. Perfect. Oh, clever. Body smash. Oh. Well, she'd worked the rally. Yeah, and a wry smile from Nozomi Okuhara.
10-19.
Yeah, that was the one I... And that's dropped in too.
11-19.
Another one plumb on the line.
Lee.
Missed it, surely.
Lee.
Missed it, surely. Just 2 points for Misra. But she's just lost 5 on the trot.
So they can stick in between the strings.
Lee.
Good rally, good rally. Okuhara has earned herself game point opportunities and opportunities to level this women's singles semi-final at 1 game apiece.
15-20.
I actually think that Okuhara in her mind is a little bit in the third game already.
Can't get ahead of yourself in sport.
Well, normally with the last here, I still feel that she can close this second game down. But it certainly gives Marin some self-confidence before the third game.
15-20.
Thought we were going to have a third game in our first semi-final today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Girls, play now.
That's gone wide.
And look how many mistakes
16,
comes from Okuhara
20.
when she has to play from below the tape.
Carolina, play. Yeah, play.
(21-16) the second game to Nozomi Okuhara.
Second game won by Nozomi Okuhara, 21-16, one game all.
45 minutes so far for this match, and it's one game apiece. So we have got our wish, Steen. We have got a third and deciding game. Managing to change her shirt in a very discreet way.
綺麗にいったら結構ネットが多いからだからネットちょっと頑張ろう意識ちょっと前意識落として前意識ここら辺来たら
pero que no sea alta nunca, ¿vale? Si puede ser Carolina orientada hacia su derecha, mejor. No está rematando muy fuerte, ¿vale? Pero bueno, si lo necesita eso, tranquila, tranquila. Pero recuérdate el plan de juego, por favor, ¿de acuerdo? Plan de juego, fíjate lo que ha pasado cuando tú has dejado de fallar. Falla ella, claro. Falla ella. Y volvemos al mismo refrán. Pero una cosa es paciencia y otra cosa es pasividad, ¿de acuerdo?
Well, it looks to me as if Fernando Rivas having to work very out, trying to give her belief.
Yeah, it's a difficult discipline to coach in between second and third game in a windy. You have to give all concentration to the first part of it.
Play.
Yeah, I can't help but think that this is crucial, the start of this. Once again, Carolina Marin walking away towards her coaches after hitting the shuttle into the nets. Yeah, a little bit of frustration. She needs to keep her composure.
Often happens that when you again can push your shots a little bit, you push them too much because you haven't been able to do it for a whole game. And Okuhara, She must tell herself, I gotta finish first at 11, or change ends at 11. I want to be in the lead, because then she will be all too satisfied. Her goal has to be.
It's wide.
2 all.
And again, these low-paced shots below the tape. Good shot.
3-2.
Simply by the placement, when you say good shot, was that?
The placement is okay. It's by the side, but the shot is so flat
Yeah.
that it's impossible for Okuhara to have more than perhaps 2 opportunities for her next shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's over. 3 all.
Tension starting to rise with
Yeah.
the players. Okuhara jumping a little bit up and down on the spot. As a sign they're trying to loosen up.
Oh, the luck of the neck cord there for Okuhara.
4-3.
Well played.
Yeah, very well played. That sort of half smash straight down the line.
5-3.
No pace for Carolina Marin to feed off. This one here.
Yeah, good balance so she can follow up.
Yeah.
Play now, both.
Oh, absolutely even on the front court winners now. 6 apiece.
That's great play by Okuhara, and you can see they're attempting to try any clears from that side now.
6-3.
So that's why it's so difficult to coach in the windy stadium, because it's not going to be like the first game. Both players are a little bit wiser.
Yeah. A little bit
No,
wiser,
still
but Carolina Marin seems a little bit at a loss at the moment.
Carolina. Carolina, on court now.
Well, after that rally, there was some sort of spread as if to say to her coach, well, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. And she's not put that pressure on the long backhand corner as she did in the first game. Yeah. I would have chosen the long backhand corner there with the clear, the punch clear.
Yeah.
She hasn't been utilizing that shot at all here in the third game, and when she has, it has been a too high clear that has to take initiative.
Missed it. Yeah. Carolina Marin has lost her way mentally.
8-3.
This is 6 straight points now to Okuhara. Missed by some margin, didn't she?
Service over.
Oh, dear me. Oh, on serve.
4-8. Quick. Carolina back on court now.
Brilliant.
And the question that pops up in my mind now is, how is Okuhara reacting to the fact that she's about to play herself into the All England final in women's singles? Is she going to get any more tensed? We saw some mistakes in the final stage of the second game. I don't think she can afford it here. She has to keep playing on the high level.
Good follow-up. Cracky, that's a good lift. Good run. Oh. Well, I just sensed as that rally was in progress, that was an important point.
That was a really, really totally agree. 2-point deficit or 4-point.
Not the longest, we had one at 39 earlier. Oh, that's a clever smash. Like I said earlier on, I like the body smashes.
6-9.
It's definitely a good idea for the Spanish girl to target the body. Nothing bad is happening on the next shot. Both players jumping up and down. Important for Okuhara to see if she can sort of make the lead.
Oh,
7-9.
Yeah, but still, I have a feeling that if Carolina is within striking distance when this match reaches its final stage, like 18-16 or something like that, then she might have a little advantage that she's won it.
yes.
Before. Good shot.
Brilliant. Oh, crikey. The screams are going up a few decibels.
It's a good thing that we're wearing protective earbuds.
Yeah, but that's good movement around the head, isn't it? And control that smash straight down the line. That is good play.
I always see these noise comparisons. They're always compared with a jet plane taking off. I wonder how close it is to that. If you're within 5 meters.
Well, what was she expecting on the return of serve? Carolina Marin
10-8.
turns to her coach once more.
I think she served without being ready.
Yeah.
She wasn't ready in her head.
No. That's amazing. Okuhara hitting down her opponent's forehand side, then the backhand side, then back to the forehand side again. Really making Carolina Marin twist and turn. And it is Nozomi Okuhara who has the advantage at the change of ends here in this deciding game. 3-point advantage.
向こうが早くなったらこっちは慌てないでゆっくりゆっくりしっかりやるだけでいいよ。あ、バランス悪いと思う。
We appear to be saying something about lift as you pointed out, is even dangerous from that far side. Oh, hang on, wait a minute, Steve. Let's listen to this.
Que habíamos visto esta mañana cuando te hacía ese golpeo. Profundo cruzado. Profundo cruzado. ¿Vio ahí un profundo cruzado? Los profundos cruzados cuando hacía barridos, Carolina.
120 seconds. 120 seconds, coaches.
Entonces sigue haciendo lo que está haciendo y te sigue moviendo en la red, ¿vale?
Esto de derecha, ahora
Carolina,
vamos
tienes que
cruzado.
jugar profundo, ¿vale? Cuando ella esté ahí, no puedes jugarle aquí porque si no te sigue haciendo lo que tú me estás haciendo. Juega a la
Well,
derecha o se la juegas.
when I first heard, all I heard was no, no, no. So there was obviously a sort of heated exchange between player and coach.
Okay, play. 11-8. Play.
Profundo cruzado, that's something about deep cross, so playing cross all the time. Both players must try at all costs to stay in balance. Really difficult to get the correct length if you're out of balance. Good shot.
Oh my
Good
goodness,
retrieval.
that's unbelievable. Oh, look at that. What a superb finish from Carolina Marin. But there was a defensive shot early on in that rally. I thought Okuhara was almost going to go into the splits.
No, stay on court. Carolina, stay
That
on
one,
court. Nozomi, stay on
to
court.
keep in balance from that
Stay on court.
is just remarkable.
Nozomi. Carolina,
Well,
warning for misconduct. Nozomi, warning for misconduct.
well, we can tell what the fans think about those yellow cards. We're over the hour mark in this women's singles, an hour and 2 minutes. It's badminton of the very, very highest
9-11,
quality, and
play.
whilst you don't want one player going off court while the other wants to continue, because obviously that's not fair, but they both wanted to have a very quick timeout.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they've just had a timeout because they've changed ends 1 point ago, but
Deception.
this is a good rally again.
Yeah.
Look at the speed of this, the intensity of it. Look at that.
Excellent shot.
Wonderful.
Service over. 12-9. Quickly.
Well, as the court's been mopped, the players this time are allowed to towel down.
Okay, Carolina. Okay, Nozomi.
I'm not sure the umpire actually warned
12-9.
Okuhara earlier about time waste. Went straight
He
from
went straight to the yellow card.
yellow card. He's warned Carolina Marin
Yeah,
several
exactly,
times, but
exactly.
hadn't warned Okuhara.
No.
I think you're supposed to get a verbal warning first, aren't you?
I'm not really sure.
Well, it depends on the severity of the offence, I guess.
Yeah. But sometimes it's really hard for the players to figure out what kind of line the umpires are following.
Yes, that's nice. And if you're a Carolina Marin fan, you'll be feeling really nervous right now. Yes, that's nice. And if you're a Carolina Marin fan, you'll be feeling really right now. If you're an
14-9.
Okuhara fan, of course, you'll be feeling absolutely looks as if she's beginning to take control of this.
Perhaps the right cushion to actually take the match.
Play. Service over. 10-14.
Good return. Great disguise on the return of serve. I remember a few rallies ago, Nozomi Okuhara played a winner with a little block off the return of the low serve. And we said, why on earth wasn't Carolina Marin looking for it? Well, she was looking for the block that time, so cleverly, Okuhara just held the shot and flicked it over her head.
That was the deep cross.
Yeah, she was awfully close to
She hit the net post.
hitting her head on the net post.
11-15.
That always makes me very, very worried because, of course,
Really, okay?
American tennis player. James worried that he actually broke his neck doing that on a tennis court. Slid into the net post. James Blake, of course.
11-15.
What did I say? Had a little senior moment there. So, very, very important for Carolina Marin to try and close down this gap, but she's missed with that one.
Service over. 16-11. Service over.
Mind with that shot from Okuhara, which was halfway down the net. The point you made when she gets close to perhaps realising the dream of reaching the All-England final, whether that the enormity of the situation may hit home and may make her a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
13-16.
Your opponent started.
Yeah, only 2 points the deficit now.
Well played, and we had that deep cross again.
14-16.
You can push your shot a little bit more if you play on cross. You've got more ground to work with. Work with.
Play.
Oh, that could be a costly miss.
Yeah, but the right play, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Got to challenge up the net. There's not a whole lot of easy points out there. Okuhara, happy to see that stay on the other side.
Oh, clever clear.
That's why.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Oh, my goodness. Well, once again, an excellent rally. very well to get this one back. Points away, Okuhara from the All-England final. One point away.
Oh, what a great game she's played,
20,
Okuhara.
match point 14.
Has gone wide, and Nozomi Okuhara will celebrate her 21st birthday by playing in the All-England final. Can she become the first Japanese women's singles champion for 39 years? She's given herself the opportunity. She's dethroned the champion from last year, Carolina Marin.
Match point by Nozomi.
3 games needed.
21-16, 21-14.
11-21, 21-16, 21-14 in an hour and 11 minutes. There, confirmation of how she did it. An absolute delight for Nozomi Okuhara. No question that we have a new star in the world of badminton. Nozomi Okuhara through to the All-England final, beating the 2-time world champion in today's semi-final. Well, I said we have a new star in the world of badminton and everyone wants her autograph. Well, through to the All-England final. And in the All-England final tomorrow, which is her 21st birthday, she will play against the 2-time former champion, Wang Shixian. Of course, Wang Shixian coming through against the unseeded Tai Su Ying in 3 tremendous games, and incidentally that was exactly an hour and 11 minutes as well. So both the women's singles semi-finals, an hour and 11 minutes. So in the first of the men's singles semi-finals, the former champion, 5-time former champion Lin Dan against this man, Shui Song, young Chinese player. There obviously was an injury problem. He had the doctor, and Lin Dan eventually coming through in 3 games. Around 22 minutes for his 3-game victory, 21-9. Very one-sided, that deciding game. But who will he play in the final? Because we still have this men's singles semi-final to come. Tian Haowei of China, the former world junior champion, up against Hans Christian Vittinghus of Denmark. So the number 8 seed, Tian Haowei, up against Hans Christian Vittinghus of Denmark.